shouldn't do this. We shouldn't do this.
Oh, come on. We're here.
Do you know what time it is?
And do you know what Harley said to me on the phone?
That was a long time ago.
You know, it's gonna be fine. Harley is your buddy, your pal, your friend.
Yeah, I'd like to keep it that way.
And what was it that you were doing at the hospital? You were sitting around there feeling terrible about Dinah, a situation that you can do nothing to change.
I feel sorry for Dinah. I can't believe I'm saying that, but I do.
It's a terrible situation, no question about it. But Hart is there with her, and you need to start taking care of yourself. So knock. Want to knock? Oh, knock.
I'm sorry. This is a bad time.
No, yeah. Oh, she was afraid to come in. She thought you were all curled up in bed.
Oh, gosh, are you crazy? What do you think we're waiting for? Come on.
We? Who's we?
Do you like it?
Oh, my goodness, where's Philip?
See, isn't that typical? The minute something is really nice, it has to be for a man.
And why did it take you two so long to get here?
Well, it was like pulling a sea bass out of the lake, I swear, or the sea, or wherever sea bass come from. She resisted me every step of the way.
What's going on here? What is all this for?
It's for you.
For me?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Why? Because we like you.
I love her. I love you.
Well, I sure hope you like spaghetti.
I love spaghetti.
Ooh, tell her about the meatballs. That'll make her laugh.
Oh, you guys. This is really nice of you. I can't believe you guys did this for me.
Oh, well, you know, when I saw you at the hospital
And
before-
I told Harley that you needed some cheering up.
Yeah. So cheer up. You know what? We have this delicious chocolate fudge cake.
Some sparkling water for the grown-ups. Can I see your ID, please?
Thank you.
How did you get roped into this?
Well, you know, I needed Dick Tracy, but I got Harley Cooper. That's not a bad trade if you don't mind.
And we were
sleeping
working.
alone.
But, you know, when Reva calls, we just drop everything.
Of course. This is really nice. I needed this because I was really starting to feel down.
Well, you're going to feel a lot better once we get this garlic bread out of the oven.
Yum. Garlic good too. Here we go.
So how you doing?
I'm okay. I'm okay.
No, you are not okay. So don't say you're okay. Now, tell us everything and don't leave anything out.
I was just in at the hospital watching Dinah slip away and then watching Hart slip away.
No. No. No.
Reva, it's true. I mean, we both feel really guilty about what happened to Dinah, but, you know, Hart, he just sits there holding her hand. I sound selfish. It's just ridiculous.
So sound selfish. Go ahead.
It's just that I'm pregnant and I can't even tell him. And right now I'm starting to feel like none of this is going to work out at all.
But it will.
It will. And you know what? In the meantime, you've got really good friends here who care about you no matter what.
And eventually this is all going to be over.
It will, Cass. It's going to be okay.
I just really wish I could believe that.
That is great sauce, Harley.
Thank you.
It's store-bought. I nuked it. I swear.
No.
Yes, onions and garlic, doctored it up a little bit, and voila, every man in town wants to marry you.
Oh, yeah? Selena, where's your man?
Well, he's probably doing 5 to 10 Leavenworth for armed robbery. But I'll wait forever.
No. Stay. You cook. Stay. Want some more?
Are you done?
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay. So, you said Harley was doing some work for you?
Yeah, we're trying to track down something I lost a long time ago. Thank you, Jenna.
The armed robber?
No. My daughter, my little girl. Well, she's not so little anymore, really. She's a young woman now. It's not funny.
I lost my daughter once.
Oh, yeah.
Getting her back was the best thing that ever happened to me.
You know, I'm so excited about this, but I'm so scared at the same time. Like, I'm afraid she's gonna take one look at me and run for the hills, or I'm not gonna know what to say to her.
You will.
Oh, I hope so. Thank you.
And you're going to be glad that you did this.
I hope so.
Children are a very precious thing.
Yeah.
So,
How's the wedding's plans coming, Harley?
Harley's wedding plans are coming along just fine. Thank you.
Really? Really?
What are you doing? You're supposed to be my friend.
Want to see what Harley got?
Private staff. I'm never going to tell you anything ever again.
You're marrying a wonderful man. Here you go.
I'll take that.
And you're going to do it in style.
Ooh, and what kind of style would that be?
Nothing. No style.
Tell her. Come on, tell her. She
I
wants
want to know.
No, this is so silly.
Oh, since when have you been afraid to be silly? Is this going to be an elaborate wedding or a tiny affair?
I don't know. Well, okay. I've been thinking about it, and I'm torn between two different weddings. There's, well, of course, there's Princess Di's.
The tiny affair.
Little tiny affair. And then there's Josh and Reva's wedding.
Ooh.
No, I'm serious. I'm serious. I mean, I've been reading those magazines, and yeah, I get all caught up in the big weddings with the big gown and the veil that has a million pearls on it and the horse-drawn carriage. And yeah, that sounds nice, but I've seen pictures of your wedding, and I've heard about it at least 1,000,000 times. And really, Reva, it just sounds like the most lovely, warm, wonderful thing in the world.
It was one of those magical days. It really was. Those things that you want to like save in one of those time capsules, because the weather was perfect and we were surrounded by friends and family. And when I looked into Joshua's eyes, I remember thinking, I don't want this day to end. I want it to go on forever and ever and ever.
And I think it did, didn't it?
Well, yeah.
Yes.
I mean, I think I can honestly say that I love him more today than I did the day I married him, if that's possible.
This all sounds like a fairy tale.
But that's the way every wedding should be.
To marry an overgrown child while giving birth to my own.
My father is running around this hospital like a maniac looking for something blue. And poor Janice in the corner turning a beautiful shade of blue.
I was experiencing one of those awful contractions, and the next thing I hear was Griffin's voice saying, "Will you take this man to be your lawful wedded husband?" And at that moment, I really would have traded Buzz in for a good epidural. Instead, I think I said something like, "I do need to polish!"
You won't forget.
No, never. You were married, though, weren't you? Oh, that bad.
Well,
Tell us.
Yeah. Well, it was a very simple little affair, though. It was.
Oh, love simple and romantic.
Yeah, fancy. No. Oh, God, that was good stuff. Well, okay. I remember we held it outside under a canopy of trees, and the weather was about like it is now, and the foliage was absolutely beautiful, and I had these red roses in my hair.
Oh, that sounds lovely.
It was pretty. And Lex and I exchanged the vows that we had written ourselves, and then just as the sun was starting to set, we let go these two small mourning doves as a symbol of our love. And as we watched them fly, well, we watched them fly out into the sunset, and then we toasted each other with crystal champagne glasses. And we put them in a simple wooden box after that, along with our vows. And then just as darkness fell, we buried the box underneath a pink dogwood that he had planted that morning.
Oh, please. Oh, where are the tissues? How? You bring a box of tissues.
You guys don't buy that as my life, do you? I read that in a magazine this morning at the diner.
I hate you. Oh, terrible. Oh,
I believe so hard.
Not to be trusted, I knew that.
I'm stealing that.
Lex was such a lass, and in my experience, they never get to the altar anyway. I mean, you could be 9 months pregnant with their kid, and they still leave you for another woman, so... What? Oh, no, don't go there. My situation has absolutely nothing to do with you, Cassie. No, really. Cassie, this guy is nuts about you, honey. I see the way he looks at you. He's falling down crazy, drunk, wild, mad, in love with you.
Yes, and love always wins out. Look, I know what you guys are trying to do, and I think it's really nice. I really do.
No, please, stop this. He is nuts about you. Now, I've known some losers in my lifetime, okay? And he has none of the symptoms. I mean, this is one of the good guys, Cassie.
I know he is. That's the problem. He's one of the good guys, which means he always does the right thing. The bottom line is that he loves you, honey. I know, Reva, but, you know, sometimes...
No buts. No buts. He loves you, and that's the bottom line. And this is all going to be... It's a temporary setback, that's it. It's not... I mean, who in this room has had a straight path to anything?
Well, don't look in this direction.
Some nights I think I'd rather have stayed with the dog.
See, now there's an idea. There's an idea. Why don't I get one of those? I'll get a dog.
It's a little too late for Scout because he's happily ever after with Mrs. Pup.
Oh, you'll be all right.
No dog. No dog, sweetie pie. Everything's going to work out. It is.
You know, every relationship goes through a dark day, and then you think to yourself, why did I put myself through that? Because I love him, and he loves me. What could be simpler?
Dog was pretty simple.
It was simple. Okay, maybe you guys have a point. I can't expect for everything to go perfect with me when it certainly didn't go perfect for you guys.
Why, indeed.
And Hart loves me.
Yes, he does.
I'll just have to hold on to that.